The layout of a kitchen is extremely important. Curtis, what are some ways to improve the functionality of a kitchen?
Maximize the space you have. Finding space in the kitchen first and foremost, how you move around from place to place, fridge, stove, sink, dishwasher, where all those functions are. We try to start with where that is and then what you actually need in the kitchen. So maybe more space, more drawers. We like to give a little bit extra space above the cabinets if you have that space available. Anywhere we can add, some functionality, we will.
How can we optimize the layout of the kitchen?
Sometimes you can, remove certain cabinets. Like say you have a peninsula, like in this kitchen, we had a peninsula that was kind of impeding the pass-through. We actually removed that, put in a new island that just made it more conducive to walking around, seating, everything else that could go along with that.
When you started off with these clients, what were some of the specific asks for this kitchen?
So for this specific kitchen, they had a pantry that was built in and kind of came off the wall. It wasn't really functional. Their ask was to make that wall functional. So we actually removed that whole pantry, built in a whole new section, built-in pantries, built-in fridge, added a coffee bar to the end, just gave them maximized storage solutions for that space, as well as removing that peninsula that kind of impeded their pass-through to their dining room, added an island or extended the island, and just made it more functional.
What are some ways that we can maximize the use of our kitchen space?
So one of the biggest ones for us is base cabinets. You've got double doors, you stack all your Tupperware in there, it's not functional, you can't get back there without getting on your hands and knees. We can actually convert that existing cabinet into a bank of drawers, make it so that it comes out to you instead of you going into it, and really takes the height and level away and makes it easier.
Are there any ways that we can utilize wasted space in a kitchen?
Above cabinets, you've got a space above there that's just not functional, it's just a dust collector. Maybe add a new cabinet to the existing, make a full height door, it gives you a whole new layer of storage. Any
recommendations for using floating shelves?
Yeah, absolutely. So in this one, we actually did a couple different features. So you can see the floating shelves on the coffee bar with the lights, beautiful at night. We actually put in a custom hood fan that also was a nice feature in that same wood grain. It accommodated a bigger fan for their stove. It was a requirement that they needed, and it just added a level of design and really just a nice feature.
What recommendations do you have to transform our kitchen but still be on budget?
Refacing is a great option. So it's keeping your existing cabinets, putting brand new fronts on, giving it a brand new look. What this allows for us to do is kind of a hybrid model if you're looking for that. We can actually keep majority of your existing cabinets, maybe add some box extensions to it. Maybe you want to take something away like this peninsula and add to your island. It allows for us to kind of customize without having to tear the whole thing out. We can still give you all the function, brand new look, brand new feel, but we don't have to tear the whole thing out to do it.
These are great tips and advice. You can catch Curtis and many more at BC's Home and Garden Show from March 16th to 19th. For Open House, I'm Yvonne Schell.